kindness. It costs you nothing to be kind.
Tonight on DC News Now, a group of students with special needs getting paid for being refused service. The new details and a settlement with the Maryland Cracker Barrel.
Out there for the day tomorrow, tracking the warmest day of the work week with a chance for a few rain showers. The latest details and timing coming up.
So we're ready for some answers.
A judge could decide as soon as tomorrow if a Maryland mother is mentally well enough to stand trial.
I'm just hoping that the doctor does, or that the judge does the right thing.
Catherine Hoggle accused of killing her 2 young children. Her family remaining in limbo in the case that spans more than a decade.
Making the holiday season merry and bright for some excited kids in Maryland.
So now I don't have to struggle to get any gifts for them for Christmas.
The families that got to shop with some cops ahead of Christmas.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining us tonight for DC News Now at 9 o'clock. I'm Chris Flanagan.
And I'm Susan Tran. Let's take a live look outside right now. We had another frigid day. We have been on this really cold stretch as we look at Rosslyn, Virginia. We're going to see a bit of a brief warm up into tomorrow, but I feel like Chief Meteorologist Jackie Lair is going to make us stress brief.
Very brief.
We'll take whatever we can get at this point, right?
Exactly. I mean, high temperatures tomorrow will be just a degree shy or a couple degrees shy of the normal high for this time of the year. So it's
still below.
Still below.
Okay.
Yes. So it looks like that stretch will continue even beyond, the last time we had above normal temperatures was the day before Thanksgiving. So it's been a while. I mean, that was the last time we had high temperatures in the lower 70s. But tomorrow it's going to feel a little bit warmer compared to the last several days. Mid to upper 40s for high temperatures out there for your Wednesday. So yes, we have that midweek warm up, but yeah, it's going to be short-lived as temperatures will fall as we look ahead towards Thursday and Friday. Speaking of falling temperatures, right now we're into those upper 20s to lower 30s. So right about the freezing mark for much of the area, but we have those winds picking up mainly out of the south, 10 to 15 mile per hour sustained winds. Some of those gusts though are now right around 30 miles per hour. So you guessed it, those wind chills are much colder than those actual air temperatures. Feeling like we're into those upper teens to low 20s right now. So bundle up. Overnight tonight should be right around where those temperatures are right now. Upper 20s to those lower 30s. So not quite as cold. So we had early this morning into tomorrow morning. Then we're tracking that warm up, but there are a chance of a few rain showers though as we look ahead towards tomorrow. So more details and timing of those, and also look ahead towards the rest of that 7-day forecast coming up.
All right, Jackie, we'll see you then. A traffic alert for drivers on the Capitol Beltway through Northern Virginia. Live look right now. This is 495 near McLean. Traffic moving pretty nicely there. VDOT says eastbound lanes on Dulles Toll Road headed to the 495 interchange will close overnight. It's so crews can work on overhead signs. Now that work starts in about an hour at 10 o'clock, goes until 5 tomorrow morning. Now, the closures are also happening overnight tomorrow.
Now to a settlement in the discrimination case against Cracker Barrel. The staff at the Charles County restaurant accused of mistreating students with disabilities last year that led to protests.
We're now hearing from some parents who took that case to court. DC News Now's Ben Dennis joining us live outside the Cracker Barrel in Waldorf.
And Ben, what are those parents telling you?
3 people told me that they're happy about this settlement after this Cracker Barrel location had some staff that allegedly discriminated against a group of school students from Charles County Public Schools. This time last year, while Cracker Barrel has not admitted any guilt, they are promising to change policy and to write checks.
Just treat people with kindness. It costs you nothing to be kind.
Stacy and Derek Campbell are proud to have fought for their son. He happens to be low verbal, and among a group of 11 Dr. James Craig Elementary School students allegedly discriminated against for their disabilities during a lunchtime visit to the Waldorf Cracker Barrel last December. Parents protested outside the restaurant after staff reportedly first denied service on a visit to let students practice social and life skills. Equally. At the time, Cracker Barrel said a staffing challenge that day led to the closure of part of our second dining room, creating confusion that impacted the group's experience. The restaurant has since fired 3 employees, including the general manager. Cracker Barrel denied the allegations but agreed to settle the complaint to avoid a trial. The terms of the settlement include paying each student $7,500, $17,500 to the school, and to modify its existing public accommodation policy.
I'm okay with it. For me, the message is larger than the amount itself. Yeah. It's a larger systemic issue.
Equally! Equally!
being treated unfairly, wrong, judged. It's something in my past, in my childhood. I understand what it feels like.
Devon Tross says being dyslexic allowed him to relate to the students involved. He says he knows the parent of one student at the Cracker Barrel that day.
What message do you hope this sends?
I think it's a people question, a people problem. I think we all need to look deep down inside and, look at people for who they are, not for what they look like.
And we did get a statement from the superintendent of Charles County Public Schools. It reads in part, quote, "No child, regardless of their background or abilities, should face discrimination in any setting of any kind." After this settlement was announced just yesterday from the Maryland Attorney General's office, we reached out to Cracker Barrel. We have yet to receive a response. In Waldorf, Maryland, Ben Dennis, back to you.
All right, Ben, thank you so much. And new details tonight out of Northern Virginia. A man sentenced for setting fires at 3 restaurants in Crystal City at the beginning of the year. Timothy Pollock pleading guilty back in October, and court documents show that he'll spend 2.5 years in jail. ARLnow.com reports that Pollock contacted one of the bars just days after the fires and tried to frame his past employer. Firefighters were able to put out the small fire before they caused too much damage at the 3 restaurants.
Well, developing tonight at 9, a student killed in a shooting at Kentucky State University. Another student is in critical condition. The suspect is under arrest. Law enforcement say that person is not a student. Police also say the shooting appears to be an isolated incident, and they don't believe there's any further threat to safety. Classes are canceled for the rest of this week. In August, someone fired multiple shots near the same residence hall where today's shooting happened. 2 people were hurt in that shooting. This is a developing story. We'll bring the latest both here on air and online at DCNewsNow.com. Meanwhile, police in Prince George's County are investigating a deadly shooting at a popular bar and club. It happened at the Ebony Inn in Fairmount Heights just before midnight. Donald Wayne Hunt died inside. Police say the 50-year-old was in a fight. They say an armed security guard shot Hunt while trying to intervene. Police say a second gun was found there at the scene. Right now, no charges have been filed. Our Randy Bass has more on this developing story ahead in our next half hour.
Republicans in Virginia are criticizing the governor-elect's pick to be the Commonwealth's next Secretary of Public Safety and Homeland Security. Governor-elect Abigail Spanberger selecting Stanley Meter. He previously served as the head of the FBI's Richmond office when 2 analysts released a controversial memo in 2023 saying they found a link between some extremist and similar ideology shared by a small minority of Catholics.
For this person to be nominated to be Secretary of Public Safety and Homeland Security, I think is very concerning.
According to an Inspector General's report, though, an FBI review found no evidence of malicious intent of an improper purpose. In announcing her appointment, though, Spanberger writing Meter's decades of service to our country and our Commonwealth will bring the expertise necessary to protect our citizens. And new tonight in Maryland, Governor Wes Moore calling lawmakers back to Annapolis for a special session. The General Assembly will return December 16th to elect a new House Speaker to replace Adrienne Jones, who recently announced that she's stepping down. Lawmakers may also be tackling some unfinished business before the 2026 session starts in January.
Happening tomorrow in the district, the D.C. Council discussing a bill that would add a fee on all phone services. That money to help fund the emergency crisis hotline. The bill was proposed by at-large council member Christina Henderson. City documents show it would be a 2% fee on wireless, landline, prepaid, and internet phone services. The bill says there are concerns federal funding for the 988 crisis line could end, and the programs need permanent funding. Police in Fairfax, Virginia, spreading holiday cheer with their annual Santa's ride that delivered donated toys at kids on their motorcycles. You can see them rolling out this morning. The big guy also there delivering on a motorcycle as well. They stopped by a church where those children got to spend time with Santa, a snowman, and a Disney princess.
And it might as well have been the Super Bowl for these kids in the district when Commanders star quarterback Jayden Daniels showed up to spread holiday joy. Look at them. They are just kind of dwarfed by his giant size. JD5 with Raising Cane donating 100 bikes to all of these kids with the Boys and Girls Club of Greater Washington, D.C. They also got their own helmets, a chance to hang out with Daniels, meet the big guy, the other big guy, St. Nick. And here's what Daniels had to say about the day.
I mean, it's something I always wanted to do, just go out there and really just get back and make an impact, you know, get this thing started and, you know, enjoy this time with the kids.
Oh, so many smiles there. Daniels also hosted a giveaway in Maryland, partnering with the Boys and Girls Club of Anne Arundel and Greater Washington. Last year, he donated to children in Baton Rouge, where he graduated from Louisiana State.
All those smiles, all those high fives.
So good.
Great to see.